A Travis County judge is considering a request to look into whether or not an Navarro County man should have been executed. The legal petition was filed by the Innocence Project on behalf of the family of Cameron Todd Willingham. Willingham was executed in 2004 for killing his 3 children in a house fire. Fox 4's Phil Alvarado is in our Fort Worth newsroom now with more on what the court challenge is all about. Phil.
Well, Heather, the Innocence Project claims that Willingham was convicted and later executed, all based on evidence that was based on old science. And now they want their day in court to hear their argument. Until the day he was executed, Cameron Todd Willingham denied starting a fire that killed his 3 children. Now his case is again being cast in a new light. New York Attorney Barry Scheck with the Innocence Project is seeking court action to determine if Willingham was wrongfully convicted. The Innocence Project argues critical evidence in the case was incorrect and based on bad science. Scheck hinted at what was coming when he testified before the Texas Forensic Science Commission in Dallas last week.
Cannot reach any issue in this case that's significant unless you first made a finding that the science was unreliable and wrong. And I don't think there's any dispute about that, and it's time to stop pussyfooting around and say it directly.
Corey Sessions with the Innocence Project of Texas has seen a court challenge like this work. It cleared the name of his brother, Tim Cole.
And there's one guy that we know died in prison innocently, and that happens to be my brother. I don't want to see that again.
The case has been a whirlwind of controversy about whether the arson investigation was flawed and whether Texas executed an innocent man. Bad timing as the governor seeks re-election, though he and some of the original investigators still believe they got the right man.
At the end of the day, I feel comfortable that Texans will see that justice was carried out, that a very heinous criminal did a monstrous act.
Session, for one, doesn't blame the governor in this case, but he does think the Forensic Science Commission has been slow to accept what's in front of them.
Somebody needs to go back and take a look at this. You've got some people who are in prison who are potentially innocent.
Now, we talked with Judge Charlie Baird in Austin. He tells us he should be ready on Monday to decide if he'll grant that court of inquiry. Phil Alvarado, Fox 4 News.